Green Smarts, Friday at 8, only on ACT.
You saw the Green Smarts, you saw the Bomber Fest. Now Big Jim is back for more. We got an undefeated team, the best one ever. Got a microphone in his hand, little Jim is his out-10 man, Big Jim.
This is very comical.
Community Corner with Big Jim.
Big Jim, everybody!
Man's got to know his limitations.
Welcome to another edition of Ponder with Big Jim. You know, I was pondering the other day on different people of the sport that they choose to kind of like follow or be a fan of, you know, like baseball. You know what I mean? So I started thinking about it, and I started thinking, like, you know, the urban sport, you know, the people who just don't have much money. Basketball seems to be their choice. And then, like, maybe a maintenance level, you know what I mean? An employee, for some reason, theirs seems to be bowling. Looks like there's a party going on next door. Yeah, we are invited, I know. I'll take you over there later, Henry. Anyways, so maintenance level employees, kind of like bowling. And then the management. You know, you're up there in suit and tie or whatever. For some reason, they like tennis. That's kind of what I've seen. And corporate executives, you know what I mean? Officers, they tend to like golf. So the conclusion of my pondering is the higher you go up the corporate structure, the smaller your balls come. Think about it. There must be thousands of people in government playing marbles. Come on. It wasn't that funny, Henry, and if you keep it up, you're gonna go flying. Ponder! With Big Jim, I think I'll let this plane go by and enjoy some iced coffee. Be right back. That's it. You're out of here. Ponder with Big Jim. Speaking of politicians, you know, it's a wonder. I can't see. That's better. Now, most people would have edited, taken that out. You know what I mean? Not me. I don't edit my show as much as possible. Try not to get the neighbor across the field's house on there. I don't know, he may have a car with a license plate number. Try to keep things kind of cool and under control. But anyways, as I was saying about politicians, you know, they try so hard to get reelected. You know why? It's because they hate to think about making a living under the laws that they just passed. Well, some of them anyway. I was in the I was in the shopping store the other day. Do you need to know which one? No, this is not a rant. Anyways, I was at Kroger's. And I was in the 6-item line. You know, they got like all kinds of registers, cashiers, whatever. Some are for full carts. Some you can actually go up and use your debit card or credit card and put that in there. And you don't even need to talk to anybody. But the other ones like have signs on them. You know, express lane. 1 or 2 items, 7 items, 10 items. Well, this one happened to be 6 items. Well, I don't know. But, man, I was really fuming at this dude. Showed up with a whole, I don't know, there must have been 20 items in that shopping cart. So at my surprise, and this made my day, the cashier, she looks at the lady with a smile and says, "Which 6 items would you like to purchase?" I'm telling you, I was smiling bigger than I am right now. That was classic. That was classic. The lady ended up going to a different lane, and I believe she was instructed to do so. I almost felt like giving that cashier a hug. You know, and then now we're talking about, what was I talking about? Oh, yeah, ponder. You know, the discombobulation. I'm sitting here, it's 70 degrees outside. I'd like to start doing some of my interviews right here from my yard. You know, you can hear the birds. Sometimes you can hear the traffic. But it's nice out here. It's in the country setting. You know, it's kind of cool. So, that's what I wanted to tell you about. I went to a funeral the other week, I should say. And, you know, I asked the guys, what would you want to be, you know, if people were walking by a casket, what would you be really hoping that somebody would say? And my one buddy said, I would hope that they say, I was a wonderful husband, a spiritual leader, and a great family man. I said, that's kind of nice. That'd be nice to hear. And then the other guy said, I'd like them to say I was a wonderful teacher and a servant of God, and I made a huge difference in people's lives. Thought that was nice, you know, spiritual. Can't go wrong there. And they looked at me and they said, so you say something about being a celebrity, something on that status. It was a great guy, made us laugh, somewhat of an idiot. I said, no. They continued. So finally I said, look, this is what I would say. If somebody came up to the casket, the last words, the words I'd want to hear would be, look, he's moving. Come on, you got to admit, no. Well, anyways, I thought it was funny. I don't think the people that were sitting around hearing me laughing, I don't think they thought it was funny. But, so anyways, ponder. Don't tell me you don't ponder. And don't tell me you haven't thought about the left-handed coffee cup since I brought it up. I know, because I've been told. And if I've been told by a few, I'm sure there's many, that now drink their coffee cup with the left hand. And I'm hoping you're putting the toilet paper over the roll, too. Little things that I've been trying to help educate you on. There's a party going on. That guy's leaving early, or he's probably going to go get something else. I don't know. I'll be right back. Ponder with Big Jim. I'll close it up here real quick and keep it real. With Big Jim. Hope you're enjoying this little segment. I am. Anyways, let's close this up. Things I've been pondering about, remembrance, memories. That's a ponder too. Part of remembering things. Like I remember my buddy. I had to take him to this was a few years back. I had to take him to like a shrink, a psychiatrist, whatever you want to call him, a doctor, and he's having marital problems. So he told the doc, he said, look, my wife is cheating on me left and right. I hear she's at the bar, probably 3 bars. Who knows? She's at all the bars. And I guess she's pretty easy. Anybody can do what they want. Buy her a few drinks, I guess. I don't know. So the doc's looking at me, he goes, calm down, calm down. And the guy goes, I can't. He goes, my marriage is just like, I'm sitting there going, why didn't I come in and sit down with this guy, I should have waited out in the waiting room. But so I tried to, console him and, hey, Joe, hang on, man. Let the doc talk to you. So he finally stops crying and he looks up to the doc and he goes, what do you think, doc? And he goes, it's just, all I want to know one thing right now is, which one of the bars does she hang out at the most? I'm telling you, man, I could have punched the doc. My buddy just started crying again. I said, hey, thanks a lot, man. You done enough. Don't send a bill. And we took off. Yeah. Kind of reminds me, too, of my uncle. He was on his deathbed. God bless your soul, Uncle Jim. But anyways, Aunt Madge was there, and I think it probably was his last breaths. Because, well, let me put it this way. He looked up at Aunt Madge and he said, honey, 6 months after I'm gone, I want you to marry Henry. Not the monkey. This was a different guy, Henry. This guy was kind of a jackass, not a monkey, but he said, I want you to marry Henry. And Aunt Madge said, but honey, I thought you hated him. The last thing my Uncle Jim said was, I do. He started with I do when he married Aunt Madge, and I guess maybe through them years of marriage, he wanted to get Joe or Henry a payback. Let me end this up. Just remember this. Women and cats do as they please. Yeah, women and cats, they do as they please. So men and dogs just relax. And they get used to the idea. Ponder with Big Jim. And Henry, he's either taking a nap or his batteries fell out. One of the two, I don't know. But hey, we'll catch you next time. Let's get back to the show. Community Corner with Big Jim. keep it real.